I was reading something the other day. Okay, I read a story. It's a Florida story.
Oh, like a Florida man type story?
Sort of. They're having a thing. The alligators are in Florida, right? Have you been to Florida?
Yeah, one time.
Yeah. Okay.
Twice.
So,
oh my God, twice.
So when you're in Florida, there's alligators everywhere, right? Like alligator attractions, like wrestle this gator down, and like here's gator jerky, up. Like the gator farm, gator stuff all over.
Great
the place,
accent,
right?
by the way. That's great.
I got my gator. Okay, so gators. It's been a big problem in Florida, but what's been the big issue is they've gone missing. Like someone's been abducting them,
like
stealing. Yeah, stealing the alligators.
Someone's been stealing.
So there's been missing gators everywhere. So there's this huge investigation that's been.
Who's keeping
place.
track of how many gators? I guess.
Well, but I mean, like it's commercial farms, right? Because people it's dumb and like debate whether or not you think it's cool, but they have places where you can like wrestle an alligator and stuff. They tie down the mouth so it's not going to hurt you.
Oh my God.
And then you can wrestle down a gator. And they have places where you can feed gators, things like that,
Would
right?
you do that?
It's part of their.
Would you wrestle an alligator?
I think it would be cool, but like I think it's kind of a little cruel. They just tape its mouth closed and say, "Yeah, yo, go wrestle it."
You took away its primary source of defense.
Yeah.
And then you're like, okay,
go wrestle it.
Now
Dude,
it's
literally,
fair.
there's like babies can wrestle it.
Oh man. Okay.
Also, like their jaws are incredibly weak. So like 2 fingers you can hold down their jaw because all of their muscles are for snapping shut,
right?
But none of them are for opening,
right?
Because no one has hands to close their mouth on the water. So like you with just like your one hand can like close down its mouth.
Incredible.
So that's why they just use some duct tape.
Keep it closed.
Yeah, that's what Billy the Exterminator did. Okay, either way, missing gators all over the place.
Yeah.
So they've actually had to open up a division in the police. In like Miami and some of the bigger cities in Florida, for gator abductions, the Gator Squad.
What?
Yeah. They've had to open up.
There's a full
unit.
a
Division, a unit.
My God.
For missing alligators.
Okay.
And they've been trying to train gators to like help, sort of like police dogs. Like they're trying to like get them, and they're calling them investigators.
Yeah, that's just a blatant lie right there. This is what that is.
They call them.
That's just
they call them investigators.
So the whole thing was just a setup for one stupid punchline. Investigators.
Hey, what do you call an alligator in a vest? Investigator.
Why? That had potential to be like an actual funny story.
What do you call an alligator who's happy at a party?
What?
An ingestigator, because he's in jest.
What?
What would you do if you ate that gator jerky? If you ingest the gator. What would an alligator do on the stock market? He'd be an investigator. Investing in gators. I like my gators wrestled down to the ground in the mud. Can you do a southern accent about gators?
Them's is my alligators. You better bring them back, or I'll take you. I'll find you, and I'll go.
All right, you'll find them.
Me and my team of wranglers are gonna go down in our jeeps. And we're going to grab you sons of guns and we'll bring you to justice.
And we'll take you to justice. Wait, this just in. From the county of Missouri, Tangelo, in the United States, West American. This just in. A new story. There's been a sighting of the Sasquatch. Colin, off to you.
Yeah, thanks, Bob. So, we are out here in the Midwest.
Do you believe in the Sasquatch?
I'm in the middle of a broadcast, Bob.
Sorry.
So, we're out here in the Midwest today. Cool breeze coming off the mountains. Yes, and there has been a sighting, alleged sighting of the Sasquatch. Stands about 6'8", very hairy, and potentially is dangerous. If you see this figure, please do not approach. We have sent search and rescue crews out into the area.
Oh my God! He's killing my kid.
Do I believe in Sasquatch?
Yeah.
No.
No? Why not?
No.
You know what? I think the Sasquatch is real.
You do?
I do.
Why is that?
Think about it this way.
What, do you go to
okay?
the Buddhist monks and you're like, oh, well, they had a footprint from 200 years ago?
Well, we're not arguing that the Sasquatch is over there, and if it was, it'd be a Yeti, so.
Okay.
No, I think the Sasquatch is real because it's You shut your mouth. You shut your mouth. I'm getting fed up with your antics. Okay, no, I think the Sasquatch is probably real because back before we chopped down a lot of woods to make cities, there used to be forest across the coast in North America.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And there still is a lot of forest in North America. In South America, there's a lot of monkeys and ape species, and in other parts of the world there's apes. So it would make sense that there would be an ape species in North America at some point, or a type of prehistoric monkey. And there's so many unexplored. You look at just Yellowstone or Banff or any of these parks in North America, and they're huge. And it just wouldn't surprise me that there would be some type of ape-like creature in North America, and that it could be in dwindling numbers. Because there are other species that we discover species every day, new species every day. And as well, there are species that we've thought have gone extinct that we've seen again, like the Ontario mountain lion. We've seen some again recently, just that are rare to find. So I think that there's Bigfoot.
So
big feet.
Do you know how old the average
Bigfoot
monkey
lives?
or whatever
Okay, Bigfoot isn't one guy, man.
Well, I mean,
it's a species.
It's a species, right? Of course, it would have to be, but with the lack of sightings,
Between 30 and 70, we'll say.
30 and 70 years old, and so that means there has to
That's
be
what
at
we'll
least
say.
two of them, right? Male and a female, to reproduce.
Mm-hmm.
And you're telling me that male and female reproduce just once.
No, I'm saying that I think that there's a small group, maybe there's a small woodland tribe of big feet, 50 or 60.
In the past,
Also,
100 years,
I also feel like they exist just because Bigfoot is a legend across multiple cultures in different parts of the world, different types of Bigfoot, the mountainous Yeti and things like that, and the Alps, things like that. So, I think that there's a Bigfoot.
So I just did a quick Google search here, and the average life expectancy of an ape is about 12. That's kind of whatever. But
Man, I just
considering
guessed.
old,
I didn't.
No,
I wasn't.
No,
yeah,
I
yeah.
know.
Oh yeah, you gotta Google. Yeah, probably 30.
But hold on. But 40 years is considered pretty old. 40 years is old. So let's just assume that this species has magically been able to live until 40. So they have to cover 100+ years of sightings, right?
Dude, but there's
and
been
then a few of them have been debunked about a guy just wearing a suit.
yeah, that's true. But there's been thousands of years of sightings and talks about a Bigfoot animal, type animal. I think it's just a very rare.
I would
thing to
sooner
see.
believe the story about the Loch Ness monster than
Why?
than a Sasquatch.
Okay, the Loch Ness monster's weird because it's they literally say it's in one lake, and it's a dinosaur that was extinct 3,000 years prior.
Yeah.
Bigfoot is something that has been seen, but has been
Air
had
quotations.
sightings and conversations about and things like that. It's a thing that's been talked about in multiple societies across the world
Right.
for like hundreds of years.
Let me ask you a question. Do you know how much of the ocean this world has explored?
Loch Ness is a lake.
Yeah, but body of water. Ocean, tomato, potato, it's the same thing.
Yeah, well, the space is ocean outside of our world too, so. How much
We
of
talking
that has
about
been
Martians
explored?
now?
Yeah.
How much do you think there's extraterrestrial life?
I think that it would be impossible for there not to be, because if the universe is infinite and we're the only one, it's a pretty dumb universe, eh?
Pretty lame.
Pretty dumb. Pretty silly of them.
Yeah. Hey guys, thanks for listening to today's
Wait,
episode.
Colin, did you see that? Out the window?
What?
I think I just saw the Sasquatch.
Bro.
I bet you were sassing me all episode. You sassed me
Yeah.
and you weren't quatching.
You weren't quatching.
You weren't watching. You weren't
And to
carefully
you,
watching.
who is listening to this right now, if you don't quatch the rest of our episodes, then we'll be out to get you.
Quatch out on the other platforms too. We got TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube.
We'll be sure to
so,
sass you.
Yeah.